What is going on, guys? It is Chris on the sticks, and I am back with another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary. And today, we're going to be talking about MLG X Games. But before I do that, I just want to talk about that little clip at the beginning. I had no idea that I actually selected my AR. I don't even use an AR on Strike Zone, but turns out I'm guessing I hit my left stick and selected it by accident. I have no idea how I did that though, but we're not really talking about this. We're just going to be talking about MLG X Games, what happened over this past weekend, and the possible future for this happening more than once. So, this past weekend, we had MLG at Austin, Texas for the X Games, and this was the first time ever that an esport has been, has been featured at something that's considered, a sporting event. And you had pro players, you had pro gamers featured as athletes, and there are mixed feelings about that. A lot of people saying that it shouldn't be considered a sport. Call of Duty shouldn't be considered a sport. The pro players shouldn't be considered athletes. But we're talking about an esport. It's not an actual sport. It's an esport. It takes the fundamentals of sports and it applies them to gaming. So that's what the distinction should be made. So that's just covering that. But at the X Games, we've had top 8 teams, some of the best teams out there right now in competitive Call of Duty. You have the top 3 from Call of Duty Championships: Complexity, now EG, Optic Gaming, and Envious. And you had the top 5 teams in Pro Points, which was Optic Nation, TK, Strictly Business, FaZe Red, and forgive me, I cannot remember the last team for the life of me, but those were the teams that were competing, and they were competing for X Games gold medals. They were competing for the medals, gold, silver, and bronze. And quick spoiler alert, I have to, sorry about that, but Optic Gaming ended up taking first, followed by Team Caliber, and followed by EG. And if you were to ask anyone last week if you saw those 3 teams coming out at those, if you had that prediction, no one would have predicted that, and it was quite an upset. Optic Gaming, they've been looked at as a team that were overrated, that they're not really a good team. They're just hyped due to their social media influence. And you had EG, who's a team that has been consistently not only placing first, but consistently going to grand finals of tournaments, major and minor tournaments, and coming out on top. And this is the first time that they haven't done that in quite a while. I think since Call of Duty Championships in 2013. So all in all, it was a really great event. I think the concurrent viewers got up to like 1,500, like 1 point. I don't know. I'm mixing up my numbers, but it was over 100,000 concurrent viewers. That's numbers similar to League of Legends, a little bit lower, but it just shows you how much Call of Duty has grown as an esports, has a spectator esport, and as it gives it more legitimization. No, it legitimizes it more as an esport. People don't really consider shooters as an esport. No one really recognizes it that much, but this was one of those things that made it get to that level. And this was seen as a once in a lifetime event, but it's possible that there's going to be more of this. And it's that MLG was saying that they plan on having these events happen more in the future, and that's something that's great for viewers and for people who compete, because it grows the community, and it makes it more of a viable option for people who are trying to branch into esports of Call of Duty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more videos like this, and as always guys, this is Chris, and I'll see you later.